Water infrastructure investment is really important in the United States because almost everything moves on the water. When we talk about water infrastructure investment, we're talking about locks and dams on our nation's rivers. It's our oldest form of transportation. Did you know that half of the grain that this country exports to markets all over the world moves on inland waterways, moves on barges, on rivers? Did you know that petroleum products, the oil and the gas that's exported out of this country, but also used by you every day to move around, to go to school, to go to work, moves on our inland waterways? Our iron ore, our steel, all of these fundamental industries use the inland waterway system to move goods, and that supports 738,000 jobs in the United States. It's $270 billion worth of exports. Our gross domestic product, about $1.7 trillion of our gross domestic product, is directly related to being able to move things on our waterways. And it's not just about moving things on rivers. We have ports all over this country. Big ports, the ones you've heard about, like the port of LA Long Beach or the ports of New York, New Jersey. All of those goods that come into this country on containers and they get moved on to railroads or trucks and end up on the shelves at the grocery store. Those things all rely on water to move. You absolutely have to invest in our locks, dams, our levees, our flood control protection systems to protect our property in order to support America's economy. And that's why it's time for Congress to pass the Water Reform and Resources Development Act. We haven't had a bill to invest in our nation's inland waterways and ports since 2007. It's time to reform that process so that we can move projects faster and spend taxpayer dollars better. And it's time to invest in the nation's oldest system of transportation so we can continue to be globally competitive and we can grow jobs for all Americans.